Here are my top 3 must-learns for young horses before they start under saddle. This is Masola. She wasn't started by me. She's a racehorse. She's come back, she's on winter break, and she's coming back into work, so she's going back into training in January. And I just thought I'd do some groundwork with her because she needs to do some strength and conditioning anyway, and she needs to learn some manners. So, my number 1 thing, stop and go. So, must go when I go, and stop when I stop, without running me over. That was a bit close. So, I'll show you. It's quite difficult to do while filming, but here, you can see she's not paying attention, so I just give her a little donk. I've got a lunge line, and she's on a loose rein. Right, well, there you can see she stayed out of my space, my personal space. I've got a loose rein. She's not paying attention. Loose rein. I don't want to be pulling on her or yanking on her or having her walk all over the top of me. That's not, no, my personal space is my personal space. I know we all want our horses to love us and, you know, want to come for cuddles and all this sort of stuff, which is great. However, when they're young, they need to learn boundaries or they will walk all over you. They need to see you as a leader. And if they're pushing you out the way, they don't see you as a leader. That makes it sound like I'm really harsh on my horses. Quite clearly, I'm not. You're right there, Masola. Hello. Try and show you from further away because that wasn't really working. So obviously this is only her 3rd session, so by no means perfect. Come on. Oh. Good. So you see there, all I'm doing, I'm hoping you can hear me, all I'm doing is wanting her to follow behind and me not to have to keep pulling. So I'm asking her with my voice, I'm going, whoa, and then click if she needs to walk on. And if she starts walking all over me, I just push her back. I just take her finger and just push it in her chest. Just like, no, you don't need to smack them, none of that. Just put your finger in her chest and just push her backwards a few steps, just so she learns that actually, no, you have to listen to what I'm asking you to do. And we just do this for 20 minutes. Reasons that this is so important. They must not walk all over you. If they're spooking at something, you don't want them to just be completely ignoring you and running straight over the top of you. They must learn to respect your personal space. She says, as this one is trying to eat my hat. I mean, what are you doing? I mean, I think she just wants to be on YouTube. Yeah. The second is lunging. So I like them all to lunge. And I'm not talking like round and round in circles with gadgets on their heads. I'm talking like this. They're just learning to move out of my space, round and by themselves, carry themselves and hold themselves in a bit of balance. And also learning the voice aids. The only reason I'm carrying a stick is because she keeps falling in, you'll see in a minute. And it's very important that she's not going to tread on that lunge line. So as you see, she's falling in. So I just keep it here, just at her shoulder, just to push her out. Just for a bit of my safety really, especially with the babies. So why is lunging important? Well, I use lunging for a lot of things. I don't really use it for fitness, but I do use it for checking their balance, for safety. If I'm trying a new saddle on or a new bit that I think the horse might react to, I'd far rather try it on the lunge. She's just stopped. There we are. I'd far rather try it on the lunge than get on, because you just don't know if something's going to pinch, if it's going to move funny, if the horse isn't going to like it. So yeah, for safety. And also you never know when the vet might ask to see them on the lunge. They learn to carry themselves in balance, they learn to work forward by themselves, they learn voice cues. There's so much more to it than just chasing them round and round in circles to get the zoomies out. So yeah, that's why I use it. Although saying that, this one has just had a complete zoomie session, so it also allows them to do that. I like also to use it with the young ones to teach them to work, so they can zoom and they can have a bronc and a fart and a play around, but essentially they still have to carry on working. So it takes the risk away that if they have a buck and a play and they get you on the floor, that they learn that actually they can get away with it, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's why I use lunging. No, Masola. The final thing that I can't really show you because I kind of need both hands and I've got nowhere to put my phone, is that they bend and yield. So basically what I want is for her to bend slightly. There we go, good girl, like that. And she's actually trying to groom me now because I'm rewarding her for doing what she's being asked. Look at that for a good stretch. You can't really see, but she's almost entirely, don't bite my head, thank you. Almost bent entirely round, so that's what we want. And also when I walk towards her bum, that she moves her bum out of the way. So again, I can't really show you that, but very tired, but that's what we've been doing. And I do that with all of them, whether they're race horses, young horses. My older horses do this from time to time as well, and the warm blood. So anyway, I hope that helped. Drop in the comments and let me know if you use groundwork with your horse. So let's star of the show. So over and out. Like and follow for more.